Time boxing in Agile project management is actually pretty straightforward, but I want you to understand some of the concepts and some of the nuances about why we have time boxing in Agile project management. One is all of us work better with deadlines, first and foremost, right? If we know that something is due on a certain date, we're going to try our best to achieve it. Now, granted, that was already part of predictive project management. We would put dates and schedule it accordingly. But the difference with a time box is that it is not a particular date. It is actually a box. It is like time that is boxed in. And the difference, too, is that in Agile project management, we use that box to be our focus. In that period of time that we have set aside in this time box is the time that our team is self-managing ourselves to get everything accomplished that we need in that set period of time. And it is our time to remain focused and hopefully protected against any sort of disruptions or randomizations, because essentially we have said in this state period of time we are going to work on these things. We're going to try to deliver these types of outcomes. And in that time, we will be entrusted to work on those things. And so the Scrum Master is going to do an amazing job to try to keep things focused. Also, the product ownership, all their stakeholders are all also going to realize that the team is working on these type of outputs that we're seeking for, and we're not going to try to throw new things at them or make them restart on things or try to disrupt them or randomize them in any sort of way. The time box then, however long of period you want to box in, depends on the work that you do. You want the time box to be sufficient enough where you can have something to show, something to display and give feedback from, and potentially maybe even ship out to a customer. But not too long where things start to get idle, things start to get a little bit out of focus, they start to meander a little bit. You want to keep it constrained. You want it to be like a sprint. You want to be focused so that this iteration is where you are heads down and working as a team and you're getting something accomplished. Then you begin the next iteration. Maybe it's taking what you've done up to this point and taking it to the next level, or it is taking on something new, or learning from what we did and deciding then where we're going to go forward. There's lots of different approaches, but the importance of a time box is to make sure that there is not this bleeding off into the next thing or not respecting the time limits. We are putting hard, fast constraints on when a time box is to begin and when it is to end. And that really should work for all of our meetings, all of our events, and that really is most important for our iterations. So just remember, time boxing is not just an arbitrary date. It is purposely set so that there is a certain amount of focus for the team and concentration so that we can deliver something of value in the time that we said that we think is achievable.